Nah, this is still too small. Looks like I have muscles, doesn't it? I have Corona. Today, I'm reacting to Ed Sheeran's watch collection, finally.
Hey mate, you left your guitar at my house last night, so I've got it here, but I'm gonna be late for work now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There he is! Oh! How are you, man? Nice to see you.
Sorry about that.
No worries. This will be a lifesaver being able to use the old carpool lane to get to work.
He's such a normal guy with his wee tattoos and his black t-shirt and his jeans, wearing an absolutely unbelievably expensive RM. This is actually a homage to a movie. You know which movie?
No.
Lord of the Dick Rings.
Lord of the Dick?
No.
I think you're on the wrong website. Pornhub spin-off.
This is a Pornhub spin-off. Lord of the Dicks. Have you seen the Lord of the Dicks Rings movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that ring? The ring of something. Cock ring. Ring of Aragorn. That's the evil eye. This watch is a homage to the evil eye. It's f***ing bonkers, this watch, mate. This is the Richard Mille RM2703 Evil Eye. 25 of these watches have been produced. Take a guess. What metal do you think it's made?
Stainless steel.
It's f***ing black, mate.
You're the watch expert, do your thing.
Red gold.
Red gold?
Yeah, red gold. Gold that's made red. You can also call it rose gold if you want, right?
Why is it black?
Front of the case is made out of black ceramic. It's very difficult to value this piece accurately as there's none available on the market. The retail price of this watch was $500,000. To say it's between $600,000 and $700,000 would be a bit, does that make sense? Like wet finger work?
What?
No? No?
What are you talking about?
It's like, I'm just taking a guess here.
Was this a Dutch thing?
Is that not a thing here?
No.
We call that wet finger work.
Wet finger work? I think you're on the wrong website again.
I swear. The Dutch people would know. I swear. It's like guessing.
Guessing, some wet fingering.
Yeah, wet finger work. Today's value of that watch, put the cash counter up here, please, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. I would say the watch is valued between $800,000 and $1 million. Can I have $1 million here, please? Have you seen my watch? You know how f***ing unbelievable this watch is. What you see here is an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15202 OR. And the O stands for?
Steel. Rose gold.
Rose gold, you ball bag. With the blue dial. I just got this watch in and I absolutely love it. I always wanted this watch. What you see here is the RM2703. The colors represent Spain, and therefore we all know that it might be a homage to Rafael Nadal. What does he do again? Tennis, that was it. You see that? The movement features the tourbillon. Again, a very, very complicated piece. If you look at the dial, you also see the horns, the logo of Rafael Nadal. The crown features a wee ball, a tennis ball. But again, it looks like it came from a vending machine. Very expensive vending machine because this watch is valued between $1.2 and $1.6 million. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Sheeran. He's such a normal guy, right? This is an RM38, right? Bubba Watson. F***ing bongers. It's white. Normally on a white strap, but he likes to have it on a black strap. Like, again, this is impossible to value. It really depends what the seller wants for it. That watch varies between $1 million, $1.5 million. It's just impossible to value that. There's none out there in the world. There's none for sale in the world.
So what are we putting on the counter for this one?
$1.5 million. You know that Ed Sheeran once gave away like 80 watches to his crew? To thank all the crew that helped in the Divide tour, he gave away 80 Tudors to his staff. It was a Tudor Black Bay with Divide on the case back, and one of the staff members wanted to sell it to me, and I was able to buy it for $5,000, but 2 years ago I didn't have $5,000 on the bank account. That watch now today would go for 20. F*** my life. Do you think that our good friend Ed Sheeran has every single f***ing RM in the world? Oh my God, I think Richard and Ed have sex. They're scissoring. This is an RM30 Americas. It's just a G-Shock lookalike. Worth between $280,000 and $320,000. Can I put $320,000 on here? That's a Patek 5726. You know that I have exactly the same watch. But in steel, this is white gold, and he has it on the strap, and I have it on the bracelet.
It's not exactly the same then, is it?
This is an annual calendar, and you know how many days that is accurate?
364.
Yeah, I educated you well. You'll be able to ram out reference numbers when you f your bird. Fuck, oh, 116505. Oh yeah, baby. After I f you, I'll give you a 69173. What you see here is the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5726G. The watch is valued between $80,000 and $90,000. The cool thing is that I'm very proud owner of the steel version of this, which I paid 80,000 sterling for. And it's worth less now. I'll tell you another thing. You know that this looks like the 5712G, so the 5712 version of that watch, and I lost that. I actually lost it. Sealed 5712G, and that watch is worth $75,000 now. I have no idea what it is. I lost it 2 years ago.
I remember one of them had a just a jewelry dealer that would come in and like show them stuff. It'd be like, yeah, dope, more diamonds, dope.
Have you got any jewelry?
I wore that. That's a watch.
I know about those.
Travel time.
Yeah. See,
It's a travel time pilot's watch.
That's a very expensive watch.
It's a hard watch to get.
My birthday soon, man.
Yeah. Do you know what? I bought Jordan from Rizzleclicks a Rolex for his birthday and he lost it.
You lost it?
He lost it. I'll get you a swatch.
Ah, not a swatch. A Casio. I want a Casio.
Casio! God tier! I'm telling you, the whole world wants Casio. You know that like so many people asked us, why do you not sell any God tier watches? That's sorted now. Link in the description. Buy your own Pride and Pinion God tier watch right now. First link in the description or the second, I'm not really sure. It's up to the editors. So he gave someone a Rolex who lost it. Ungrateful bastard. I need to be mates with Ed.
You wouldn't lose that Rolex.
I wouldn't lose that Rolex.
You just lose the Pateks.
I just lose Patek. I still hope one day it will just show up and like, knocks the door. Sorry, Dad, I'm back. Grown up with 2 other watches. These are your grand watches. Kids. Grand Seeker. F off! He's wearing a 5524 Calatrava. He says it's hard to get, but they're not very hard to get. It comes in 2 metals. Rose, the 5524R, which is valued between $45,000 and $47,000, and the 5524G, a watch that I have in my personal collection, which is valued between $40,000 and $44,000.
Which one does he have on?
Don't know. I'm colorblind. Just put 44 on. 44K plus. He owns a few concepts: AP, Royal Oaks, Tourbillons, GMTs, bunkers. These watches are seriously horrible looking AP offshores. I mean, I wouldn't spend a tenner on it. Made in titanium, rubber strap, tourbillon, GMT. I absolutely think that this was the biggest mistake Ed Sheeran has made in his life.
Wait until you see what's coming.
This is the 26598 IO, titanium, made out of titanium. That's valued at about $280,000, and it looks like shit. This watch is Ed Sheeran. Understated. If you look at that watch, how much do you think it's worth?
Maybe like 42.
You're not even close. This is a 5370. This is a split-second chronograph. You know that the split-second chronograph is more difficult to produce than a tourbillon? Well, we grade the tourbillon as one of the most complicated complications. Well, split-second chronograph is more complicated, and this is one of them. Made out of full platinum, worth between $210,000 and $250,000. Do 260. I'm feeling very generous today. Hell, what a watch. You know that I rarely see Ed Sheeran with a Rolex? I think I have seen Ed Sheeran once with a vintage Daytona. I think I have. This is the Rolex Yacht-Master 116655. Looking at his other watches and looking at his complete collection, very, very unexpected. Worth between $30,000 and $32,000. It is one of his cheapest watches. But $32,000 in here, please. We're on bunkers money here. I told you! Oh my God, you know that I had a crush on, what do you call her?
Caitlyn Jenner?
No! That one!
Taylor Swift?
Yes, I had a crush on Taylor Swift. Wearing a 6239 vintage Daytona with a Paul Newman dial. That is unbelievable territory. I'm not gonna price that because there's too many variations, and this photo is not good enough for me to really give you an inside information of this watch. But I'll tell you, if it's an original Paul Newman dial and not the Italian special, may I add, the dial alone is worth $200,000. The dial alone. Unbelievably bonkers. At least put $200,000 for the dial on the counter. You know that it's genuinely a porn movie called Lord of the Dicks.
I don't know.
And I genuinely have seen it. This is the Casio on Casios, worn by absolute legends. Barack Obama, Nicole Leonard, Osama bin Laden.
That's a good trio.
Can you imagine us three bucking?
Fucking.
You would have a sword fight? I mean, I would have the biggest sword, like... No, I think Barack would. Black people have big cocks. I swear. I've seen it in movies.
Lord of the Dicks.
Lord of the Dicks. 5130R. World timer. You can see the time of 24 cities, one push on the button, all happy days. Patek Philippe, rose gold, cool, worth between 30 and 32 grand. It's alright, like, put $32,000 on the counter, please.
It's already there.
Alright. You know that this was my first Patek Philippe? And then I woke up. No, I sold one of those. I never owned one. That is the grail of the grail. Like, this is a 5208 in platinum. There's none publicly for sale right now. This is an application piece. So you can't buy this watch. You need to be approved to buy this watch. I'm very proud to show you this video. A minute repeater is a chime. It chimes the time. This is all done mechanically. This is the most complicated complication ever featured in a watch. In June 2018, I sold that exact watch for 900,000 euros, which is the equivalent of nearly $1.1 million. That watch today is worth $1.4 million. Add $1.4 million to the counter, please. Is there more?
Yeah, there should be one more.
I'm out. Like, what the fuck? Why? This is unacceptable. You have such an incredible collection, and with this one watch, you've destroyed it all. You've just f***ed your own watch collection. Just put zero on, on this collection. It's worthless. It's worthless. I'm done with this. F*** off.